So we're multiplying 2t times, in parentheses, 4t minus 3, close parentheses. So we know it's multiplication when you have a number adjacent to a quantity in parentheses because that's our default operation. And so we have to distribute the 2t across the subtraction that's inside of parentheses. So you would get 2t times the 4t minus 2t times the 3. So when we simplify that, you want to multiply the 2 and the 4 to give you 8. Oh, sorry, let's put that in black. And the t times the t to give you t squared minus, and then 2t times 3, 2 times the 3 to give you 6, and then times the t. Let's take a look at a second example. We have negative 3a squared being multiplied to, in parentheses, negative 4a squared plus 2a minus 1/3, close parentheses. Again, we know we have multiplication when a number is adjacent to parentheses because that's our default operation. And so you want to distribute the negative 3a squared across this polynomial separated by addition and subtraction. And so essentially you're going to get the negative 3a squared is being multiplied to the negative 4a squared. And the negative 3a squared is being multiplied to the 2a. And the negative 3a squared is being multiplied to the negative 1/3. All right, so that simplifies to the first group. Negative 3 times negative 4 is 12. A squared times a squared, add your exponent, so you have a to the 4th. Negative 3 times 2 is minus 6. A squared times a to the, remember that's to the first power, so that's going to be a cubed. And then negative 3 times negative 1/3. Let's just show that, that work. Negative 3 times the negative 1/3. All right, I'm going to put the 3 over 1. So we can see here our factors of 3 reduce to 1, and the negative times a negative is a positive. So essentially we're going to have plus 1. I'm going to hold off writing the 1, a squared. So I don't need to write the 1. All right, here's 2 examples for you to try. The first one is negative 4a parentheses 5a minus 3, close parentheses. The second one is negative 4p parentheses 2p squared minus 6p plus 1/4, close parentheses. Go ahead and pause the video and try them, and then we'll do them together. So we have here, again, we're distributing across the subtraction here. So the negative 4 I distributed to the 5a and to the minus 3. Oftentimes people may not write the second step that I wrote in my work above. It'll just be in your head, negative 4a times the 5a, so you get negative 20a squared. And then you have negative 4a times the minus 3. So a negative times a negative is a positive, so I'm going to put plus. 4 times 3 is 12, and then a. All right, second example, we're distributing the negative 4p across the addition and subtraction in parentheses. So the negative 4p to the 2p squared to the minus 6p to the plus 1/4. So we have negative 4 times 2, which is negative 8. P to the first power times p squared is p cubed. Add your exponents, 1 plus 2. All right, second, negative 4p to the minus 6p. Negative times a negative is a positive. 4 times 6 is 24. And p times p, that's p to the first power times p to the first power, which equals p squared. Then we have negative 4p to the 1/4. So a negative times a positive is going to give us a negative. And then your negative 4 times your 1/4. Remember, that's like saying 4 over 1. Okay, so your 4's reduce. So you have minus 1p.